So yeah, let everybody come in and do all the. People don't understand. Podcasts really started with audio. This shit was. We ain't had a video. We ain't had all this.
We was on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's
what. The same way.
You gotta know the history of shit that you doing. You feel me? Like a lot of people skip steps. We gotta stop skipping steps. Yo, it's the reason why this was here. And one of the lessons I learned from the landscaping shit when I went to the new company. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can jump in there, jump on. He had machines and all that shit. It was a big joint. It was $1 million company right there on River Road. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go in there, jump on the machine, crash into a tree. I'm like, fuck the tree up. He's like, damn. I had to call him like, yo, I crashed into a tree. He was like, all right, he played it cool. So the next day I go in the office, he like, yo, look, it took me 35 years to get to this chair, to this desk, to build this office, to build this building. I did it step by step. Stop skipping steps. Like, grab the wheelbarrow, grab the shovel, grab the rig. You know what I mean? Then work your way to the machine. Then work your way to that. So start with the regular mic. Start with the one camera. Do clips. Then build yourself up to the full audio. Build yourself up to behind the scenes, to the vlogs, to the Patreon. Work to that. Everybody's trying to just jump into it. I want to be Joe Budden. I want to be Joe Rogan. I want to be Charlamagne. It took them years. 10, 20 years to get to where they at. If you want to talk about a Steve Harvey, whoever, you feel me? It took them years. People think like, oh man, I can start one. Me and my niggas kicking every day. Y'all see how it is. Y'all 110 ain't. It was easy, but it was still certain obstacles you had to bounce through.
Yeah, and maneuver. Nah, for sure.
How many times the guests ain't show? Where they try to change the time.
Yeah, I dropped the names too.
So late.
You already know it's episode 110. It's your boy, Big Moolah.
Yeah. Got your boy. It's B Baby 1 2 of the World Takes Podcast.
Tonight, we got a real special guest in the house tonight for y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we want y'all to make some noise for Dex. From First Time Experiences. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We got the town in the building. Make some noise, y'all. Let your gun go. Let it shot go. Yeah. We got Big Dex from First Time Experiences. You already know we are the biggest. This World Takes Podcast is episode 110. Before we get started, I have to let y'all know this episode is brought to you in part by The Town Alcoholic Beverage. Make sure you go tap in with ABC Productions on Instagram. Make sure you go tap in with The Town Premium Alcoholic Beverage. That's 3 underscores and The Town underscore The Town on Instagram. Go tap in right now. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Yeah. You also got tap in the Weed Junkie. We_junkie
and Jay.
Listen, man, that's one of our sponsors. Like, you know, again, we only deal with the best,
premium,
the biggest.
That's it.
The most quality. Listen, you get further with quality than quantity. You hear me? And we junkie got that quantity, but that quality bud is we_junkie JUNKY NJ. And tap in with my boy Ism, man. Y'all already know he's one of our favorites of the show, man. He's a regular. He running out. He went out in the streets every day. Holla at my boy. We_junkie NJ, y'all, on Instagram. Tap in with my boy Ism, Big Ism.
Listen, y'all. You've seen them all over your timeline. It don't matter where you at. Facebook, Instagram, the Apple Podcast app, Spotify. First Time Experiences. Make some noise. Big Dex in the building.
I appreciate y'all.
Welcome to the World Takes.
I appreciate it.
How you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm good, man. I've been seeing y'all for a minute, though. Man, I'm just flipping on y'all. I'm the podcast more.
No, we ain't going nowhere.
I appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all been working. 110. That ain't easy to do. You feel me? Like, y'all put us some work for that.
Though. We always with like cool people, cool vibes. We ain't lose yet. It wasn't a bad day for me yet here with the podcast. So we got you here tonight, man. That 110 was That was a layup. We just getting started. That's a warm up.
You got hit one for it. You got hit one for it. You got hit one for it. Talking shit.
That's a stretch.
Hey, look, this is a sign for the 110 episode.
Yo.
That shit right here. This is.
Yo.
That's
Okay.
that.
But it is easy though, like I said, because it's something you like doing. It's something y'all like doing. You feel me? So that's why you can feel that way. It's supposed to be. You feel me? We don't gotta be humble all the time. Fuck being humble. Hey, put in that work. Hey, you feel me? Hey. But yeah, we here, man. World Takes, man. You got your host, Core Dex, Willie Dex, Driver Dex, International Dex, Moving Dex, World Takes Dex, man. Hey, we in the building, man. Like, but that's how I do my extras on my show. It's a habit.
Hey, the first Dex I experienced, he was a child genius. He was a child genius.
World Takes Dex, that got a nice ring to it.
That
got a nice ring to it. I'm gonna be honest.
World Takes Dex. World Takes Dex and he got a splash.
They got a splash.
We might gotta do that.
That's a Curry brother right there.
Hey, look, we might gotta do some of that. Hey, look.
Hey. Listen.
Nah, word up. Welcome home, though, brother.
I
Welcome
appreciate
home,
y'all.
man. You part of the family. You
y'all,
always
man.
welcome.
I appreciate
Pull
y'all.
up.
Yeah, I'm definitely pulling up again.
Anytime,
Yeah, I'm pulling
bro.
up. Even if it's
Anytime.
behind the scenes, I'm pulling up.
Welcome
Hey.
home, man.
Bro, when we bring Drizzy on, you know we got Drizzy. You want to pull up, surprise, whatever, man. You're welcome.
I'm here.
We got B when B go out the Philly for the concert.
Oh yeah.
We trying to get B in here. You want to pull up? You pull up, bro.
Yeah,
Don't feel ashamed. You
hey, no,
home.
we doing it.
Listen, if you ain't part of the family, you can't pull up when B come. Not welcome.
Big things on the way
Word up.
from everybody involved. Listen, this is what happens when you got the kings and they meet at the top. You
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah,
This is what happens when
Yeah.
you got the content creators,
Yeah,
the ones that's bringing the joy and the entertainment,
yeah. The sacrificing.
doing it behind the scenes. you
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
This is what happens when they meet at the top, man. You get a round table.
Yeah.
But I got a little cliche, little Drake joint. It was like, you know how you say, like, I'm making music my boys can go and party to?
Yeah.
So I'm making stuff my friends can go out and party to and talk about and show people about. Y'all doing the
Yeah.
same thing. Like, people proud of y'all. You be surprised. The ones that's not even showing it, they proud. I bet y'all been
Word
in
up.
public and people that came up to y'all and be like, yo, I fuck with the podcast.
Yeah.
Guarantee y'all that y'all ain't got that.
You know
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
feel me?
Even
Hey.
people who want to follow us. Shout out to people who want to follow us.
Feel
Don't like
me?
to subscribe.
Yeah.
You've been checking us out. We fuck with you too, though.
Cause you know what I
Just-
say? Them the ones that scared to give up that follow, that like or whatever. But they watch.
I've been there. I can
Yeah,
relate.
we all been there.
Word
Ain't
up,
no
word up.
hate shit. I just don't want to like it. But I watched it. I fuck with it. We
was
gotta
alright.
stop looking at it in a negative light, though. You feel me? Like they saw it.
Our shit for the town, though. What we got with first time experience, what World Takes Podcast got going on. I mean, it's a couple other people right now. We focus on first time experience tonight, but it's stuff going on in the town where it's just like, man, support that shit, y'all. Cause it's our town. Y'all know it's other people's towns popping. How our shit gonna pop if we don't support our own shit,
You
yo?
know, say, get out there on the front line.
Other people's
support,
towns popping, yo. Other people's cities are popping.
support your local anything.
Yup.
Yup.
It's
Support
yours.
your local
It's
anything.
yours.
Podcaster, clothes maker,
Yeah.
rapper,
Yeah.
singer.
Word
Whatever.
up.
What we talking
Restaurant.
about?
Yeah,
Restaurant,
whatever. I mean,
food eatery,
Activities.
support your local everything, man.
Nah, word up.
That's how we move in all 2023. World Takes first time experiences. You already know it's Dex, it's B, it's Big Move.
Yeah.
Dex,
Wow.
we got a saying around here. We like to get straight to the shit.
Oh man, I'm ready.
It might be some people that don't know. Tell the people who you are, where you from, where they can follow you at. Let them know.
I'm Dex. I'm from Ewing. Most people always say they claim Trenton, and I'm really from Trenton. Yeah, I was born in Trenton, lived in for a little bit, but I grew up in Ewing.
Make some noise for
Hey,
you,
bro,
man.
for you, man. What do you want high, man?
Make some noise for you,
Hey, feel me? Hey,
Who win?
hey, you feel me? Because people that go out of town and scream Trenton and don't know nothing about the town, bro. Be like,
Make some noise for you,
But
man.
always, my
You
family
know,
from Trenton. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna take it that far, but you feel me? I'm a family from Trenton, so I still always visited the town and whatnot. It's not that far away, but like I said, what do you want high? Crazy though. Want me a little fun fact about me, bro? I was cutting grass before all this, bro. Like,
Really, man.
I was doing landscape, bro, for all of this shit, bro. I went to college for it and everything. I ain't finished, but went to college for it and everything. Like,
How did you
feel
get
me?
into the landscaping thing?
My dad.
Okay.
You feel me? Like he started the lawn service, so naturally, for me, dad doing it, so he young. I'm thinking I'm out there raking leaves for me for fun. He making money. Hey, you feel me? I'm having fun doing this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So as you get older, you start. I'm like, I can make money off this shit. This legal. All my friends selling weed, I can cut grass. I'm making the same money they making.
Where was that?
Less risk. You feel me? So yeah, cut grass all the way up until. I mean, I still do it now, but. Then I jumped into the podcast probably like 2018, but I don't know if we getting that far yet. But
Let's slow down.
yeah, I was about to, you feel me?
Let's
I
slow
mean,
down.
I know how it is. I know.
It seems like him and his father had a pretty close-knit relationship.
And his father was an entrepreneur. That's
I want to
like
get
crazy.
into that a little bit. So walk us through, when did you find out your dad was a business owner and he had his own business?
Probably when I was 12, because I went out back and started the lawnmower up. It was the big lawnmower too, and then that's from
The
there.
stand up, the ride on type shit.
No, it wasn't the rider, but it was like one of the super. It wasn't the push mower. It was a bigger mower. I started up by myself. And he like, what the hell? And then from there, he started showing me about the business and you feel me, how to cut grass and whatnot. And I just loved it from there. You feel
You're
me?
12 years old at this time.
Yeah, ain't know what I was
in
doing.
perspective for our viewers.
I ain't know
What
what I
age
was.
was you though when you started raking leaves and doing little
Well, I
work?
was willingly doing it though.
Yeah, nah, but what age was that though? No, pops. I wanna listen.
Hey, yo.
A lot of y'all know I'm a father of two. I want to put this in perspective. This man's father was a genius.
Yeah.
If y'all not hearing him and what he just described, his
Yo.
father was a genius.
Young as hell. I learned how to work young.
Young.
Hey, always had 2 jobs.
Young, you gonna earn your keep,
Yeah.
little fella.
Always know how to work. Always know how to get a dollar, no matter what. And it was always not knocking the other way, but it was always straight and narrow for me to get the money the right way. You don't need to go that route. Like fast money don't last long. Slow money better than no money. You feel me? Hey.
Make some noise for that.
Hey, you know what I mean? I take that slow grind over that fast money. It don't last long. You feel me? So yeah, some days it's gonna be a drop with that long shit, but you gotta pivot. You gotta find this shit to do.
Shout out to Jeezy. Jeezy said, my money come fast. That's just how I spend it. He said, trust. Like it got a bunch of bed in it.
You feel me?
Hey,
But you can proceed.
big shout out to Young Jeezy. Big shout out to Big Dex, man.
Yo,
Hey,
turn
yo.
up. Yeah, he was getting it though.
Yeah, nah.
she was
Jeezy was
getting
different though.
it. He was getting it.
That's a different kind of legend.
He was getting it.
17.5 same color t-shirt.
We couldn't even wear them in school, man.
They
Yeah,
banned
man,
it.
it's no,
They
man.
banned it in your lifetime. I remember that, and that's crazy. A lot of people don't know how old are you, Dex.
31.
Dex only 31.
Born
years
91.
91,
1991.
90s, baby.
Belly's still my favorite though. Don't get it fucked up.
Belly who?
Yeah, Belly the movie.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Overpaid in full.
Yeah, I picked it over paid in full.
We paid in full, baby.
Yeah, I picked it over paid in
We
full.
paid in- we
It was a
paid
lot.
in-
It was a lot of Jimmy's and Belly though. You feel me? Hey.
Netflix and chill off of Helen Belly in your life.
Keisha, she was a fine ass.
Yes, you
Keisha's in the world.
Yes, you
Nah, word up.
Yo.
Yes, you
Oh man, but nah, yeah.
We got
yeah,
Keisha
yeah.
coming in. We got Nicole Rowley coming in. She Keisha under the Keisha category. Woman is hell. Chocolate. You feel me?
Daddy.
Yeah, Keisha. Nicole
We might
Rowley
put that
coming in
behind the
Saturday,
paywall, y'all. Y'all might
Yeah.
gotta.
We
y'all
got
might-
another Keisha
Yeah,
for
yeah,
y'all.
make a pay for that.
Pull up,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I'm here.
We got. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about it later, but you can pull up.
I'm chilling.
here,
I'm
bro.
chilling
Yeah.
with. You chilling with the homie.
Yeah.
You might gotta put that behind the paywall.
You got to,
y'all.
man. Make them pay for that.
That might gotta be a Patreon
Yeah.
exclusive. Y'all go
Yeah.
tap in and subscribe with our Patreon. It's coming. You feel me?
I like that.
Told you, man. That's how you do
Shout
it.
out to Big
Yeah.
Dex for the Patreon Connect. You're
Look, told
All
you,
right,
bro.
so your dad put
Yeah.
you on to the landscaping
Yeah.
game. Know what I mean? And you've been kind of, that's always been like a backdrop, something you can fall
Yeah.
back on, worst case scenario.
Like, I never got a job until I was like 18 because I always worked with him.
Yeah.
And then I had a job, you feel me? Then I actually went and worked for another lawn service after that.
Slaving you.
Be honest, I infiltrated
Okay.
because I learned a lot and brought it back home. You feel
Do
me?
you steal customers? And
I wouldn't even say customers, just more business ideas, trade ideas, you feel me? Learning how to really elevate the business more because we not taught that, you feel me? In our community, we not taught how to run a business the right way. You feel me? We always got to, yo, if you just, all you got to do is, once you hear that, you know it's some bullshit. We always get that. You feel me? We always get that versus, this is how you do it.
yeah, all you gotta do is always a red flag for me.
You feel me? So, like I said, you gotta, sometimes you gotta go and learn from the other side and get a couple ideas and bring it back home.
That's
You feel me?
interesting, man.
We stripped from our history. I ain't about to go too deep, but we stripped from history and knowledge of business and, you feel me, all that so we don't know. So we gotta go and see what's going on. All right, cool. Yeah, this how we do it. Yo, just like I came here and busted up with y'all. Yo, this how we, feel me? This how we get the bread. This how you do this. Do this. Cost me nothing.
Yo, shout out to your pops though, man.
You feel me? Hey.
You blessed though. You blessed
Hey.
to have like a pops that kind of line you up a little bit to where it's not like standard following the order, the way they like the rules is set up. Kind
But
of.
it's funny though, cause my pop's traditional, so it's always work. So when I set up doing a podcast, of course they like, what's that?
Yeah.
Well, we got grass to cut.
Yeah.
You feel me? But my mom, shout out my mom, she more understand all this stuff. So she like, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Like, get to it. Like, I'm
But
with
work,
it.
work.
Yeah. Like
Still work.
She like all she say is all my mom says, make sure you got health insurance no matter what you do.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
care if
that's
you
a fact.
freelance, let it just get health insurance. That's it. Cause she understand all that stuff that's going on. My mom on YouTube, she be like, yo, how I do this? What's that? I'm like,
Oh, word?
yeah, she be like, I be watching your podcast.
All right.
Hey, so she gonna see this. Shout out my mom. Hey.
Let's talk about first time experience.
Yeah.
Though. Let's talk about what's that. Let's talk about that platform.
So, first time experience is really, it was trial and error because I did a podcast before called This How I'm Living. Then I was on a podcast before called The Greenhouse. So from them two, I was like, you know what? It was never just my own podcast. It was before I was a guest on somebody else's podcast. This is how I'm living. I created it, but I split it with somebody else. Lesson learned. You feel me? Didn't go how I was playing 40 episodes and we stopped. So this time I said, let me start this. So I can't blame nobody else if this shit go wrong.
Yeah.
Nobody, I can't blame nobody. If an episode don't come out, it's me. If a clip don't get posted, it's me. YouTube don't, it's me. Guests don't, it's me. I can't blame nobody else. So nobody can say, oh, texted. Nah, show up. You feel me? Look, I can pay you a little bit if need be. Not the guests, the people that's helping. You feel me? Like I can pay you if need be or whatever. I'm at that point where I can start paying people. But the platform is to come on and tell a new experience. Everybody, we wake up every day with a new experience. Come tell your experience, whether you write a book, you're a chef, do music, you sell herbal teas. If you're a regular person, regular people got stories. They just want to come
Everybody
tell a
got
story.
stories.
We got business people. We got people talking about how they grew up in Philly. It's a different world out there. Grew up in the trenches of Philly, and it's like I had to get understand. It's like, yo, you saying it's normal how you grew up. You got to walk around living in this impoverished environment with all this violence. No, it's not. But other people get to hear that experience. They get to hear, oh shit, like Philly only 40, 50 minutes away. And people live on it, so it's just giving a different life and giving a different look in the shit. You feel me? So each guy tell a different story.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what that's about. And it's actually to let the average listener be like, oh shit, I can get on the podcast.
Let them know who you're calling.
Or 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
Philly
I'm
getting
around.
20 minutes away.
I'm around. I can get on the podcast. But my co-host, WAP. So I met WAP through my best friend Zay. Zay brought him around. Me and WAP met in end of 2020 going into 2021. He was doing music. He had a music career.
Make some noise for WAP,
Yeah.
y'all.
Hey, when y'all see this, yo, go tell WAP to make music again. Make music, because he chilled out. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, you don't got to record, we can make music. Like, I said, I learned how to make music for you. But yeah,
My
so
probably still right.
he do. He's one of them naturals where he just walking, he just already humming shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, so we did an episode and I didn't record his sound. Like the mic didn't pick up.
Sick.
So I was like, fuck. So I was like, yo, that shit didn't save. We could do it again. We did it again. Couldn't hear the other person. This time I'm like, damn. Something's saying these episodes shouldn't come out. I'm like, is we meant to be on the mic together? Like, this shit not working. Next thing you know, he just started coming around more. I'm like, yo, come do the episodes with me. So then he started jumping on the podcast. He didn't really know what podcast was, so he jumps on episodes. Next thing you know, we 10 episodes in, 15 episodes in, we doing the Patreon episodes. Everything going good. And then everybody faded but him.
Yeah.
Like, cause I had the big crowd around, people around, had bottles, girls coming in and out. It was my crib used to be turned for an episode. I'm talking about like, I always wanted that studio vibe, so I created that at my crib. Had the lights, had the couches, TV hung on the wall, all that shit. All that stopped. He the only one still there. Minus my cameraman, cause he can work from home. But he stayed there with me through the whole time. Viewers started leaving. Like you said, people close started leaving. He stayed there through the whole time. So then, eventually, he like, yo, I gotta get a second job. I'm like, all right. But we still made it work. I'm like, all right, well, Fridays, we can record Patreons on Friday. So he do the Patreon episodes, so I let him be the host on the Patreon. So it kind of take away from me and give the spotlight to him. Yeah. But I'm still on there. And then I do my main episodes with me and the guest or whoever it is by ourselves or whatever the case may be. So he's a major figure on the show because he brought an audience. He brought a different energy to my people. Everybody like, y'all fuck with WAP. He funny as hell. Like, feel me? So that's how he came about. My bad for being long-winded and shit.
No, that's my
bad.
People gotta know what's going on.
My bad. Hey.
That's the only way people gonna know what's going on. It's better that way anyway.
That's what we live.
Yeah. But yeah, that's for me. That's how that came about. And then my cameraman Keith, he's another major.
Shout out Keith.
Yeah. Hey, look, he just sent me a new logo he got for KC Productions. Like I said, if you do need work done, he can do it for you. He is for hire.
Did you tell them where they can follow you at yet?
Oh yeah, first time experiences on Instagram, cool__Dex on Instagram, YouTube, FTE podcast on YouTube, it'll pop right up. And all the links in the bio for everything too, for all the people I'm working with. Oh, also too, like I said, shout out to my man Mark Campbell, Major Look Studios.
Major Look Studios.
Yeah, Major Look Studios.
Major Look
Studios. Yeah, he a photographer. If you need photography, get at him. He can do it for you. His brand is I Am Art. He dope. I met him only two and a half months ago, and we've been locked in. Like it's been, we know it because we got mutual friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, Keith, you feel me? Keith is like a big major player because he into what I'm into, but he's more tech.
Yeah.
You need a tech person around.
Sure.
You need somebody
to turn you into a billionaire out this.
Come on, man. I be telling people, yo, you need that tech person because he can figure out things because that's his lane. So the things that's kind of hard for you that you can figure out is going to take you a little bit more time. He already know it. They can figure it out for you. So one day I recorded my man Ravi, rest in peace. He was like, yo, I can record you. I can edit the videos for you. And then from there, he just started editing my shit. He started getting better. Because I was editing my own shit. And I'm like, bitch, I got to cut costs. Like, bitch, I can't pay nobody this shit. Bitch, I ain't making no money. Hey, bitch, I got to figure this shit out. Then we started building together. So I was like, yo, fuck up on my podcast. So when you go to other people's shit, you already good. You good. Mm-hmm. When we do that on my joint. You feel me? So then when you get to them people, you working. You get in it. Now he shooting videos up north with Nimi Hendrix. People that he do Cool Ray videos that do Nimi Hendrix. He do Cool Ray videos. I'll be out, Sue Surf, all them. You feel me? So he linked up people like that. He getting other work and training. You feel me? So I'm like, that's what it's for. Like he outgrew me. Yeah. That's what I wanted. I said yes. It's like, yo, my boy lit. It's like, yo, my boy lit right now. You feel me? That's what I want. I want everybody around me to be lit. I want y'all to be lit. I ain't doing this for me.
That's huge.
I'm doing this for y'all. It's like, hey, I could just be selfish and do it by myself. I've done it. I started it by myself, but I want people around me that want to do it, that want to do it. I had people around that was like, oh yeah, I help you. You my friend.
Give me the year it was when you started this.
2018 is when I started. I was like, but I know about podcasts been around since 2009.
Who was some of the first podcasters you used to listen to?
Alright, be honest. So me and my man Suggs for my job, we were just talking about this. Like, he put me on to like random little podcast that was just like Mortal Kombat, wrestling. It was just like, cause that's what it was. Podcast wasn't in our culture. We wasn't doing it. And then Combat Jack, rest in peace him. He was like a big podcast figure that paved the way for a lot of people. Then Joe Budden, then Taxstone, then Nori. Those was the ones in our culture. We like, oh shit, they doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, those was the main ones we had. And then from there, people started jumping into the lane. So I jumped in 2018 with the Greenhouse. They was some dudes from up North Jersey. They just had a podcast out here. They was like, my man X was like, yo, come over here, do the podcast. I'm like, oh shit, I'm nervous as hell. I'm gonna be stuttering. I'm gonna tag that. Like, I ain't know. I was shook.
What y'all used to talk about?
They shit was more based off like hot topic sports. How you was feeling for the day. Like, they kind of had like a structured setup for they podcast. And I was like, all right, let me do this how I'm living. It's a podcast I did with my man Quay. I'm like, who don't want to come on talking about how they living? No matter what it is. We on some fun shit.
Podcast.
Yeah. I was like, all right, let's do it. It was, the cover art was a couch with a brick wall. I did it right out my crib. We did 48 episodes. Then that faded. Me and
What
him,
y'all used to talk about on there?
everything.
How you living?
Everything though. You feel me? Hot topics. Whatever bullshit we wanted to talk about, we had guests come on there.
Like,
It was
like hot topics that include like politics and
I stay away from politics.
Music.
I don't do politics and religion.
You do music.
But we did music. We did, if it was something popping for the week, you feel me? Or we had a random topic. We had, like, I always came up with like a random ass topic. Like, what's worse, an absent parent or a toxic parent?
Okay.
So shit like that. You feel me? Shit that make you think.
What is a toxic parent?
Who you asking?
I'm asking everybody.
Yeah, he got the
So what's
We're talking about toxic
so
parents.
so the people that's on the live too. So what's worse, an absent parent or a toxic parent?
But you gotta explain what's the difference.
So what's worse, having an absent parent around somebody that's just not even there, or a parent that is there but they're toxic? Like, what's worse for
What's
the kid?
toxic though?
Toxic is somebody that's not good for you, like down to you, like not make you feel good about yourself, like make you feel good about yourself and not make you feel good about yourself, just kind of confusing you, like doing all bad for you that has no direction for you. What you
it's
mean?
not enough for the child to determine if that shit right for him or not.
I mean, it is though, because
Was
it's
it
their feelings. We
you
don't
out
listen
there?
to the
Was
kids.
you out there raking leaves and shit like that for the free?
But I had
Going crazy. I would have thought that was bad for me as a child. Trust me.
But-
I know my parents. I know what I went through as a child. That
But-
was all bad for me. Like all my friends outside.
But in the long run, though, what was it?
It was good for me.
and it's still something that you know.
Work.
And it's
The
still
only
something
way you
that
gonna
you
get through in this world.
Hey yo,
Right?
One thing
And it's
about
still-
kids. No, one thing about kids. Not listen. I'm just talking about kids in general. Like, I'm a kid to somebody, right?
Yeah.
To my parents, I'm a kid,
still
right?
a kid.
One thing about kids, they think they got the answers. Y'all
Of
don't.
course.
Y'all don't.
And look, that parent
Of
there
course.
for you. They're not there to destroy you. They're there to actually.
They only there to help you.
They
But
sticking
but
through.
but
They figuring it out.
but though.
They could have been gave up
Like
when
when
you
you say a not there parent, I'm almost guessing you talking about men. You feel me?
And it's women too. It's women too. And it's women too that
But
aren't
it's
there.
like it's rare.
And
It's rare.
but it happens.
Yeah, so like-
and we not. That's why I don't generalize. A lot
We all
of my
know
questions
women
though.
toxic regardless.
Of course.
Regardless.
Of
women
course.
is nasty.
Whether they there or
Of course.
The women
We all,
nasty.
even women know women
Of
toxic.
course, bro. Man.
The women get nasty. Women can get nasty.
Hey,
Hey,
but also though.
Nah, yo, I know
Hey.
women who call their mom toxic. You hear me?
Oh,
On
yeah.
average.
Yeah.
Like women be thinking
Bro,
women toxic
but we so-
as much as we think women toxic.
But we
That's a lot of
we
toxicity.
so broken out here as a people, as a kind. I ain't even gonna say black people, just as a kind. People that are like me, we so broken to the point where it's like we unconsciously are passing on traumas and shit to other people and kids and adults and whatnot. Like, yeah, I'm here. My message, what I want to do is let the kids know that we can do something positive. Yeah, it might be a slow message. Everybody might not fuck with it, but I get to the broken men later. Right now, I'm with the kids. You feel me? So when they see this platform, it's like, it's positivity. Yeah, you might get a little raunchy shit here and there, but we fun. You can do this. I'm about to start working with the kids, interning the kids and shit and whatnot. So they don't gotta worry about, oh yeah, like, cause a lot of these kids, man, they be needing the outlet.
I'm gonna be honest. We gonna make some noise for that.
Kids, man.
Cause I'm gonna be honest. A lot of you adults, just go get therapy if y'all need it. If you need it, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to probably know, use your health care, do your job, and go get that therapy. But we don't want to be insensitive because we know a lot of y'all, it's hard to find a job paying a living wage in these times.
Yeah, shit fucked up, man. Groceries cost $150.
It's
Four
hard.
items.
It's hard to pay a living wage in these times, according to the Republicans and the
The Democrats saying we had the lowest unemployment of all time.
Bullshit.
And people coming in feeling like people might be working, but they ain't getting paid enough to survive.
Yo. The Democrats and the Republicans want you to believe that things are at an all-time low.
Man, look, what they talking about?
I don't know what y'all believe. I just know that something is not adding up. Y'all do the math. This is Big Moolah from World Takes. We got Big Dex in here. We got B Baby in here. This episode 110. The circle is back.
Yeah. See, he did the pivot. He did the pivot. And I was ready for it.
Crazy.
I was ready. I touched
But we gonna bring it back. All right. So you at the second podcast, you realized, I mean, y'all fell off after 40-some episodes.
Yeah, we fell out.
Then you decided to go on the first time experience. So what? Like, how did you get into that,
bro?
The idea of saying this is what I want to do. This is what it's gonna be about,
bro. To be honest, I was in the shower, washing my hair. This during COVID, you feel me? Sure. Bro, I was taking 4 showers a day, bored. You feel me? Like, I was on a staggered shift from my job, still getting paid, but I'm bored. But I was already in the space of doing this. I didn't, because when me and my man fell out, we kind of split the equipment up. So I didn't have the major shit to record. So at this time, I was practicing. I'm like, all right, I need to come up with a name. So me and my man Greg was just sitting in the crib, and I was like, yo, what you think about? So the name of the show was really called First Fucking Time.
Okay.
It was called FFT Podcast. You feel me? I was like, I'm gonna do First Fucking Time, but I was like, I can't brand the fucking. Like, you feel me? So let me do first time experiences. You feel me? That's more business friendly. You feel me? Throw that out there or whatever. So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna try to get a guest on I started that in April. I'm gonna get a new guest every week for a year straight. Got a new guest every week for a year straight. But I sold myself short. That was the only goal I had. I didn't set another goal.
Ooh, that's a high goal. That's a tough goal.
But once I reached it, I was like, damn. Like, I didn't think of nothing else.
You did it? You covered that?
Yeah, I did it. All my episodes from to whatever was the new guest. I had new guests on every episode, bro.
I want to point out the gym in that. The gym in that for the youth that's watching at home is, as you get closer to achieving your goal, make sure you have your next goal already in mind. That's a gym right there. You're hearing it from Big Dex right now. Make sure y'all listening, man. Make sure your ears is open because he been dropping jewels all
Bro
night.
Takes Dex.
Yeah, told you we here, bro. Hey, we here.
Yeah.
Hey, but once I did that, I was like, all right, I had to shake back. Shook back. Feel me? Had to find myself, take time, feel me? That's when I was doing the episodes just with my friends. Kind of do a couple of my friends, we doing it. Then I had to get back in the groove. I didn't stop recording, I just didn't put shit out. So technically, right now I probably got 115 episodes out, but in all my time that I recorded from 2018 and now, I probably got like 300 episodes that's out there somewhere that I done did, you feel me, just whether if it was by myself or with other people. But once I realized, I was like, all right, shook back from that year 2. Had to turn it up again with the guests.
Well,
Hey.
let me pause you.
Mm-hmm.
You did a murder mystery pod.
Yeah, I did 3 of them. Yeah, I did 3 of them.
Talk
Yeah.
about it, man, because they don't.
Hey,
I don't even.
yeah. While doing,
You might not even know what a murder mystery
hey,
pod
yeah.
is.
So it's a whole other genre on podcast. It's different genres. You feel me? It's a bunch of shit. We don't like our culture is cool, but we need to learn outside of our culture. I love our culture. I'm not about to knock our culture, but we can learn a lot
Let me
more.
ask you something. Do we have a culture?
Yeah, like hip hop is our culture. That's our
That was something that came up on a recent pod.
Hey,
Do we have culture as African American people and
you know what's crazy? Go tap into one of my episodes. The recent one's 113 with the brother BU William Shaw. We was talking about that on there.
Shout out William Shaw.
What he said?
About culture. You feel me? Like because I said to him, I was like, we don't have a culture, and he was like, yeah, but he was like, he was like, wait, hip hop, that's our culture, so we do have a culture. However, if we talking about how other ethnicities and everybody, we have our stuff or whatever, but we just so.
Hip hop ain't our culture.
I wanna offer some
Where
pushback.
he at? Where that nigga at?
Hear me out.
I'm ready to debate like Stephen A. You hear me? Hip hop ain't our
Hear me out.
culture.
Hip hop is
is a
our
part of
culture.
our culture. That's
Hip hop
the music.
is
That's
our
the backdrop.
culture.
No,
Yo.
culture comes with music, food.
Hip hop is the culture.
The way you dress,
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
Culture comes with so many things. Now, hip hop is the music to our culture, but it's not just our culture. Cause guess what? When Freeway say Soul Food Sunday looking like Big Mamas, man.
That's culture.
But Soul Food Sunday looking like Big Mamas,
So
man.
Sundays is a culture.
Exactly. That's not just hip hop. That's a food
That's
tradition.
hip-hop.
No, that's food tradition. Sunday you gonna
I
meet up
had
at
to-
Big Mama's. You gonna eat that fried chicken. You gonna eat that mac and cheese. That's part of the culture too. That's all I'm saying. So we're not just gonna put it on rap.
Everybody-
Rap
Nah.
might paint a picture of it. They might talk about it, but every culture got their own music.
So that's culture though.
Yeah, it's part of our culture, but it's not our culture.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not fully our culture.
It's
It
not
is
fully
part of it.
Exactly.
It is part of it. I'm not gonna say, and he wasn't seeing this fully our culture. It was a lot more.
Rap
than
is the backdrop
like,
to Black American
it was-
culture. I
that's
agree.
it,
But,
but here-
before that, they had R&B. They had R&B.
me-
They
let
got
me
a lot of
offer some pushback.
old school shit.
Let me offer some pushback.
Go ahead.
That's all I wanna do.
Offer.
Nah, because when you saying it's not our culture, and when he's saying hip hop is our culture, I gotta push back on both. And what's going on is, yes, hip hop is our culture, but guess what? Jazz is our culture. Rock and roll is our
That's ours,
culture.
too.
Popular music is our culture.
Yeah.
Soul Food Sundays is our culture.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Tuesdays is our culture.
Michael Jackson was our culture.
Michael
The Jacksons and them, that was our
is
culture.
the
They
culture.
just rap.
So it's just like when our culture.
Luther, you fuck with Luther?
Yeah, of course.
If you don't
Grew up
fuck
on
with
that.
Luther,
Hey.
Hey yo, I
We
wanna.
ain't giving Luther away to nobody else this
We
week.
did. No.
If you
Hey,
don't-
shout out to my man L Wap. He joined the live too. Hey,
Make some
yeah.
noise for L Wap, yo.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, in the building.
Make some noise for all of our live viewers, man. If
Yeah,
you
the live
watching
been a little
on-
jumping a little, but I ain't gonna hold you.
Shout out to
Hey.
the Black Julius Caesar. Welcome back, Memphis being in
Yeah.
here. Memphis being in
Yeah,
here.
Euro.
That's how you
Hey,
be from Jersey too.
hey, where?
Nah, word up. I put a D on my ear, but you do it how you want to do. You want to put you in that motherfucker.
I'm a you guy.
Not the you.
Why you are?
I'm a
I'm a you guy.
Hey yo, you know I did the bitch segment on my joint too, my podcast. How we naturally say a bitch from you, a bitch like that's
Yeah.
the trend thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm like yo, that shit went up. I'm like that's us.
You want to go
Where
story?
where it come from?
You want to go story for a story?
Yeah.
First time experience where
Hear me,
bitch, when you
no.
realize bitch was improper.
Hear me out. You tell your
Who that
story.
girl? Hey, shout out to live, man.
Man, too federal.
Yeah,
Make some
shout him
noise.
out. Hey,
Man, too federal. Give us your story. Give us your bitch story.
Yo, nah, I was just saying, I'm like, when like we say bitch all the time in Trenton,
Yes.
or bitch this or bitch that, like bitch, like that's what we do. So when we go out of town, like I went to Florida and I said a bitch, and niggas like, yo, what? I'm like,
Word is life.
I thought that's how people. I was 12. No, I was 14. That's how people talk.
What part of Florida you was in?
Orlando.
Oh man, how old were you?
Like 14.
14.
Okay.
I was young as hell. I ain't know what
Orlando,
they like.
different experience
Hey,
when you
I'm like,
adult.
what? Yeah. You see, I ain't been to Florida since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't do the MIA, South Beach, and all that shit. Yeah, I ain't do that. Hey.
You want to
all
get
right.
more
That's all right.
story? You want to get more story?
Yo, what, Poppy? What you want? Yeah, fuck it. We got first time experience.
Yeah, what's our first time experience? Yeah,
First time experience of New York.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, y'all was in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We up top. You feel me? Like you said, everybody down here say bitch. We don't mean no disrespect.
Yeah.
None.
He's getting our point across. You heard? What happened up there, B?
The first time was like we went up there back then. It was Piff. We used to be getting Piff from up there. We had a plug up there. We go meet up this plug. Plug supposedly locked up. You know what I mean? So his boy came out there to try to collect the money. So he can bail him out, but he brought the work or whatever. You know what I mean? So
B missing one part in the story. Let me cut you off. So this would go down. We up top.
Good looking out, Bam.
Yeah, shout out Bam.
Shout out Bands to Federal, man.
Word
Shout
up,
out,
man.
God.
I mean, young up and coming, yo.
Fire artists from the city.
Word up, man. It's easy for that boy too.
We up top, man. This early 2000s, something like that.
Yeah.
We up top. We on the block. Our plug comes, when he comes with all the security. This is a common thing with him. Every time he come with about 6 niggas. He's in the middle. They got him strategically surrounded. You feel me? As he moves in, he gets to the court. Now, keep in mind, this our guy.
Yeah, so
He get in, we have conversations with him. We beat down a little bit. He tell us where to go eat. We get out of there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We in there one day. B is talking to him. He says
That was his boy, bro. When I said, like, cause the boy came with security, the security is outside. He was like, "Who you calling a bitch, my nigga?"
No, that wasn't the
And I
boy.
was, no, it wasn't A. I didn't say that to A,
That
yo.
was A.
Alright,
I swear to God, that
Tell
was
me
A.
what happened. It don't matter.
I swear to God, that was A. Listen, cause now, the very next time after this, right? Beeb say the B word. Neff get crazy. You feel me? Like, who you calling the bitch?
You said A did that.
We was talking to A.
Okay.
The security get crazy.
Okay.
The next time we come down, right? They hit us. They like, yo, A got locked up. It's not gonna be A this time. It's gonna be me. We should have knew right then and there. I'm gonna be honest. Looking back,
never did it.
I was a young boy. We was young
never
boys.
did it.
We was young boys.
Yeah.
Try to get that piff. Hey, try to get that piff.
Palente.
Try to get that piff, man.
Nah, word up.
Hey, yo. See,
We was reckless with it, though.
We was reckless. Went down up there.
With all that shit. Because down in our city, it was real reckless for us. Like, we were used to reckless shit.
What, this like early 2000?
Yeah.
Like maybe 04,
Oh, yeah, that's what
05.
shit was different out in Trenton.
Yeah.
04, 05, yeah, shit was different.
03, 04, 05, yeah.
Shit was
But
different.
we was out New York with it too, getting spicy too.
Hey, yeah, y'all
But
was
yeah,
taking
they ended up
trips.
pulling over. They pulled out Dirty Harry on us. Chasing
The Dirty Harry.
Yeah,
I can make some noise for the Dirty Harry.
Yeah, that's the long boy, 357.
Turn up.
That's like you know it when you see it because it's just too big to be a damn revolver gun. It's like,
that Dirty Harry is a
it's
damn.
like way too big. It's like a huge ass revolver. You gonna see it from the rip.
Nigga came from
Cause
here with
there was a
it.
little nigga who pulled it out on the That's when people was wearing the big hats. The little Spanish poppy with a big ass gun, half his body.
Yo, bro. Yo.
Yeah, but
that
I
was
mean-
crazy.
Shout out to them though.
Now the bitch stories get nasty though,
Yeah,
but I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was like, damn. I think I said it in a way where it's Trenton, where it's like, damn, you don't need no security for a bitch.
Yeah.
And then he was like, who you calling the bitch?
I just said a bitch. That's me. I call myself
Yeah,
a bitch.
it was the Trenton way. That's what I'm saying.
I call myself a bitch.
Yeah. It was the Trenton way. And then it was offense
That's
for
funny.
them on their side.
It was offense for them. They was straight on offense. They
That's
did that. I
funny.
ain't mad at them. Shout out to
Yeah.
them. yo.
We got more stories with them.
Yeah, that's
We got
funny,
more stories.
bro.
Hey, you welcome on the podcast whenever you ready, man. I hope you turned your Puerto Rican and say you ain't on that nigga side. You got a little office job or something. You wear your drivers. You wear your tie drivers.
bro.
The work every day.
If y'all
You
want
drive
more
your
A
Audi.
stories, if y'all want more A stories, y'all gonna have to subscribe to our page.
Yeah, you gotta do a segment for that joint. Y'all gotta do a segment for the joint.
Oh, eight
Like, if
stories.
y'all got stories, like, I ain't gonna get the gems out. I'm gonna talk about it afterwards. See, I ain't gonna say it now.
But guess what?
Nah, we was outside. We still be outside. That's why the World Takes Podcast, we reaching out with, we noticing who the biggest, who the best, who out here moving.
And we gotta get them up
And we
here.
bring them up here, let them know.
I got some people I want to bring over here too. You know,
Gotta
like
bring
some of your
them up here.
episodes. You feel me?
But I need to ask you, where did you get that hoodie from?
Oh man, yo, so Disruptive Nation Apparel. Shout out Disruptive Nation Apparel. My man Leonard went to school with him. He one day he hit me on IG like, yo, bro, I got some shirts and stuff for y'all to wear, and I don't care what you do, they bring it on the podcast or not. I'm like, you giving me free shit? Like, this is just for people. If you giving me a free product, I'll wear it. But if I gotta pay for it, I'm not shouting you out. Because I didn't have to pay for it. Feel me? Like, what the fuck?
that's for
Hey,
real.
feel me? But if you give it to me, we need to barter as more as people. You feel me? Obviously, we need the bread.
Everybody doing it.
We need the bread. You feel me? We need the bread to pay the bills. You feel me? I understand that. You feel me? Barter don't put the gas in the car. You feel me? Barter don't get you feel me, the milk to the babies. I understand that. You feel me? However, bro, certain shit, you feel me? Everything you don't need to beat somebody over the head for the price all the time.
You better say
You
it.
feel me? Hey, sometimes let's work something out.
Let's do it.
You feel me?
Let's do it.
Let's create that illusion that we getting bread together, so other people gonna come in and spend money with us.
You wear my shit on there, you shop my shit out. Guess what? You got free clothes anytime you want it. Come see me.
Bro,
Even if it's not like that, even if you're not even at that level yet. Listen,
Yeah,
shop my shit on your show. I
yeah,
got a free hoodie for you.
like, bro, ain't no Nike
You hear me?
factory, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo,
That's
bro,
all.
I need a green hoodie. Alright,
Nah,
cool.
Even the biggest. Nike paid millions though. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nah, I mean,
Hey.
if you ain't Nike level to pay nobody millions, because guess what? If you want to be the biggest, the best, sometimes you might have to invest millions into advertising. You might need
Bro.
a Super Bowl commercial.
I was just
And listen,
just saying that.
you gotta spend that. You gotta take a loss on that one for the get back. So
Yeah.
like, you know, like sometimes I'm
Bro.
just co-signing what you
Hey.
say. Sometimes like if you at a certain level, you ain't Super Bowl level. Sometimes you gotta fuck with people. Acknowledge your level. Maslow theory of hierarchy. Toppest level is self-actualization, knowing who you are in society. You know what I mean?
Yup. That's
You have
key.
to know who you
That's
are in
key,
society.
bro.
So if you know you're
That's key.
not able to compete with Doritos during Super Bowl weekend, you gotta analyze. Let me fall back, see where I'm at. Who can I compete with?
Mm-hmm.
Who
I gotta say this:
Yup.
we still a hip hop podcast. Solange told him, "Be wary about your place in the world." That's all he's saying. Maslow's theory of hierarchy. I'm gonna tie it back to hip hop. Be wary about your place in the world. Go check out Solange. Go check out Maslow. Go check out B Baby. Go check out Big Dex. First time experiences. Cause we in here. You got the bosses at the round table. It's gems being dropped. I don't know. My boy just gave you a Maslow theory of hierarchy.
Yeah.
Self-actualization is the top rung. You gotta know who you is, and you gotta be conscious of your impact on society.
Yo, my biggest thing is beware your energy and where you place it. We go against that gut feeling. We people, you feel me? But beware the energy where you place it. Like, because we giving our energy to so many things that we shouldn't be giving it to. Then we wonder why we feel drained. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, when I started this podcast on COVID, bro, I ain't fuck with no girls, bro. Like, I admit it. I went probably 6-7 months without even fucking. Because I was focused on this. I had to build this. Everybody like, bro, how you doing? I'm like, bro, because I can get that. You feel me? We can go outside and, you feel me, go inbox, you feel me? Nah. You feel me? I didn't did that. Not saying that, you feel me? But it was at that moment in life, I'm like, yo, bitch, the world shut down. Let me buckle down and do something. You feel me? Girls gonna be here. The party ain't gonna be here. It was clubs still open. We could still went to during COVID. Still could have went to certain restaurants. You feel me? Nah, let me buckle down and do this. You feel me? Let me tighten up. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you not doing that, what you doing this shit for? Motherfuckers be out here trying to create shit and do shit and whatnot. Like, then they'll stop and bullshit. And I'm gonna come back. Man, get out the way. You in the way, bro. Yeah. You in the way for the people that's actually doing it. I equate the content creation like the gym. People go to the gym January, so we seen everybody popping out with new shit. That shit fade by March, maybe February. The real gonna stick through it. You feel me? So yeah, let everybody come in and do all the. People don't understand. Podcasts really started with audio. This shit was. We ain't had a video. We ain't had all this.
We was on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
that's
what the same way.
You gotta know the history of shit that you doing. You feel me? Like a lot of people skip steps. We gotta stop skipping steps. Yo, it's the reason why this was here. And one of the lessons I learned from the landscaping shit when I went to the new company. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do this. I can jump in there and jump on. He had machines and all that shit. It was a big joint. It was $1 million company right there on River Road. I'm like, I'm gonna go in there, jumped on the machine, crashed into a tree. I'm like, fuck the tree up. I was like, damn. I had to call him like, yo, crashed into a tree. He was like, all right, he played it cool. So the next day I go in the office, he like, yo, look, it took me 35 years to get to this chair, to this desk, to build this office, to build this building. I did it step by step. Stop skipping steps. Like, grab the wheelbarrow, grab the shovel, grab the rig. You know what I mean? Then work your way to the machine. Then work your way to that. So start with the regular mic. Start with the one camera. Do clips. Then build yourself up to the full audio. Build yourself up to behind the scenes, to the vlogs, to the Patreon. Work to that. Everybody trying to just jump into it. I want to be Joe Budden. I want to be Joe Rogan. I want to be Charlamagne. It took them years. 10, 20 years to get to where they at. If you want to talk about a Steve Harvey, whoever, you feel me? It took them years. People think like, oh man, I can start one. Me and my niggas kick it every day. Y'all see how it is. Y'all 110 in. It was easy, but it was still certain obstacles you had to bounce through.
And maneuver.
Nah, for sure.
How many times the guests ain't show? Or they try to change the time.
Yeah, I dropped the names too.
So late.
We have a Patreon episode.
Hey, yeah, you feel me, bro? Like, but y'all pivoted.
At least
y'all figured it out.
At least one a month.
Stop playing with us out there too.
Hey.
Next time I'm gonna tell him to drop the name. Like, stop playing with us out there.
Hey.
Word up.
You like take that
Big Deck.
Hey, you ever canceled on us on some bullshit last minute?
Trust me, started.
Life ain't that important. Trust me.
Word up. Whatever you had going on, listen. Big Dex was
for
in
us
here.
to have a good time. That's all it was. But other than that,
Big Dex was
Osama
in
been
here.
swagging. Straight out the shop. Yeah.
Big Dex was in here on time tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
Big Dex was in here on time tonight, y'all.
Cause I know how it is, bro. I know how it is. Like
bougie ass niggas and bitches.
That's how it be.
But nah.
But yeah, bro.
Sometimes things happen, but
I understand that
things
though.
don't.
But you know when motherfuckers playing.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
You feel me?
That's
That's why you can say I can say names because you know the ones who really had shit going on versus the ones that was just bullshit.
Don't respect the platform. They don't
you feel me?
respect
Like, bro, I'm taking time out. Bro, we all could be doing mad other shit. But this is what I do.
And we appreciate you for coming out tonight. We want to say that and we want to stress that. And we want to make some noise for that.
Hey, bro,
You could have been anywhere in the world. His World Takes Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Trenton makes the World Takes, and right now they taking home a lot of gems because you've been dropping them all night. They all littered throughout this show.
Yeah.
Look, bro.
But right now I want to make it more specific. I want to make it more direct. If we're talking to the youth, what is it that you got for them? What is it that you telling them? I need you to kind of put it in layman's terms because they might not be as elevated yet. But what is it that you got for them where they can keep going?
bro, to be honest, them the ones that we need the most because they advanced. They know what's going on. They figure shit out. Like, I wouldn't say we so much gotta cater our content to them, but if we want to figure out how to do shit, bring them on. Have the kids stopping them from being on the tablet. Obviously limit them and whatnot, but it's like let them learn shit, explore shit, do things or whatever. Teach them certain shit. Kids only go off actions. They go off of what you doing. You see how kids imitate parents? Like, your parents sit on the couch, sitting back drinking a beer all day, then they gonna want to drink a beer all day. If your parent working out, they gonna want to work out. You feel me? Like, that's just what it is. Like, so when you start showing kids, you give them some. I did a Zoom call during COVID, but like 11 kids. My man Chia from Philly, he was like, yo, he was a teacher out in one of the schools. He was like, jump on a Zoom. I was in my studio in the basement, showing the kids all my stuff, how I work it. I was talking to them on the microphone, giving them gems and whatnot. They took nothing for me to do that because these are the future ones. Like, and like I said, now we'll be doing shout out Hub 13. I didn't say that before, but
Big shout out Hub 13.
Shout out Hub 13, Jock, Phil, and Dane. You feel me? It's
Get the names again, Jock, Phil, and Dane.
Yeah, they like I said, Hub 13, right next to the Smokehouse, right on West Front Street, right by Starbucks. You feel me? The building only been open since last April. I came in probably in the fall, but it's a space for entrepreneurs to create. Like it's they brand is Black Cannabis and it's Hub 13. We about to start opening it up to the public to where you can come to the building from maybe 12 to 4. We got membership plans we about to offer. We do podcasts out of there. Girls do hair, music, beats. We got
shout out Twistin' T on Instagram. Twistin.ti on Instagram. Twistin' on Instagram.
Yep. You got the Block Trenton out of there. They help out for the community, help the homeless. Stuff like that, you feel me? So it's a bunch of different. They throw events. You can rent the space for events. You feel me? Whatever the case may be. You feel me? That's just what the space is for. But yeah, bro, I'm like working out of there, getting shit done, and we're about to open it up to the kids, having interns, having kids come in, and learn how to do hair, podcast. They can help donate to the homeless. You feel me? Make music, whatever it is. Like, we about to connect with the youth.
Make videos.
Whatever it is, it's a one-stop shop.
Okay.
You feel me? And then to the public, it's like, yeah, we got a space for you to come in, get Wi-Fi, use the bathroom, come chill out, see what everybody got going on in here.
Where should they go to check out about the memberships? Is it a website?
Yeah, hub13.com.
Hub13.com.
Yeah, HUB 13, hub13.com. Yeah, because I'm glad you said it, because you could have spelled it 13 or 13. Yeah, I'm glad you see. You a boy. You a boy. Hey,
but look, listen. All right, so when we have our guests come through here, we try to give them a little introduction of who they are, try to give them backdrop, where they from. Yeah. Maybe opinions and views about certain topics and stuff like that. But after that, then it's on. It's like you're part of the family, so it's like you're always welcome. And then when you come back, it's like it's not necessarily about your business or whatever you got going on. People already established that. We're gonna reference them back to that episode 110. When they come back, like, listen, you want to know who Dex is? Dex gonna give you a little overview, but anyway, long story short, I just want you to let the people know. Now, I mean, when they come in, check first time experience. What can they look forward to? I will need you to drop your socials and how they can follow you.
So when you come on the podcast, you're going to get a new experience with each episode, and they're timeless episodes. You can go back to episode 27, 44, 33, or whatever. It's an episode that's not based on. It's based on that time in life, but it's not based on that time in life. You can listen to it, and you can be like, "Damn, I remember this year," or "Damn, this applies to right now." So it gives you the best of both worlds. So you're gonna get that experience when you come on the podcast. Then you're gonna get your funny, raunchy experience with the Patreon. Shout out to my man Wop again. He that's his lane. You feel me? He like you. You feel me? Hit with the pivot. You feel me? Like it's always unexpected. It's always unexpected. It's always unexpected. I gotta get you on the Patreon with him. Me and Wop. Cause y'all gonna be on some shit.
Me and Wop going nuts.
That's gonna be fire. But yeah, then like I said, first time experiences on Instagram. Cool __ Dex on Instagram. FTE podcast on YouTube. Same with the Apple Podcast. To be honest, you could just type in Dexter Price and then all my podcasts will pop up. All the ones that I've been did. Yeah, and then shout out Disruptive Nation Apparel. Like I said, shout out to my man Leonard with the clothing brand. This shit official. I ain't just red.
Feel good.
Yeah. You feel me? Like he got it even on the patch. He got a little message in there.
Yeah.
On the patch. You feel
It look
me?
nice on you too, brother.
Yeah,
Like,
appreciate
you
it.
can tell
You
it's
feel me?
like it's nice to tell it.
Yeah. Then he got shirts, long sleeve shirt. My mom just spent the bag on his website. My mom, like, I like this. Like, and he really has a 609 shirt too. It's based for Trenton. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you ain't from Trenton, you can't buy that shirt. Be honest, that's the only shirt you can't buy because it's a special made shirt for people from Trenton.
I
You
gotta
feel me? Yeah, it's like, and the message on it is so dope and unique too. I wish I know off the top of the dome, but
I gotta grab
you feel
it.
me? Like that's a shirt for the town. You feel me? Or whatever. But like I said, I definitely want to link y'all too with him. You feel me? And shout out my man KC cameraman. You feel me? Like without him, bro, I would have been here, but it wouldn't have been, the edits wouldn't have been that lit. Or some of the ideas wouldn't have been that lit. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Bro, hold me down a lot though. You feel
Nah,
me?
we already know.
You already know, bro.
Your edits, your ideas, they some of the dopest. We want to salute you.
I appreciate it.
We appreciate you for coming down here tonight. You already know what time it is. We only do the biggest. So it's an honor and a pleasure when we got the biggest in here with us.
I appreciate it. Hey, look, I got a lot more for y'all behind the scenes, but yeah. Like,
And we know you got more to come for the people though.
yeah, bro.
know,
Hey,
we-
look.
We need you back though. We need you back.
And I need a part 2, part 3. I need
Nah,
to be on
for
After
sure.
Dark. I need to be on behind the scenes with
yeah.
y'all. I just bad shit,
Nah,
bro.
you family,
Hey,
feel
look,
free,
bro.
alright?
You're
Hey,
a phone call away.
hey,
man.
look, bro, I'm pulling up on y'all next
Pull
episode.
up.
Y'all do.
We ain't mad at you.
Hey,
Nah, I mean,
look.
word up. You welcome.
And we
Hey,
coming
look.
down to fuck with you at Hub Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we
What is
definitely
that?
gonna get you on the podcast too. That
Coming down
ain't
here to
it.
fuck with you at Hub Thursday.
That ain't
That's
even the
for
big.
sure.
Yeah, cause y'all gonna network down there and y'all gonna meet some people. Y'all gonna see familiar faces. Like Hub
Yeah.
13 is a place where it's like, yo, you be like, oh shit, you be down here.
Yeah,
You gonna
yeah.
see y'all people down there. I'm telling you now.
And
I believe
they
it.
420 friendly. And they 420 friendly. All it is good vibes down there, yo.
Yeah.
All it
Bro.
is good. It ain't a
Bro.
bad vibe in the building.
Damn,
Trust
I
me.
believe that.
Hey, cause look, I want bro to link up with my cameraman too. I want you to
Word
link up with my
is
cameraman, bro.
Nah, yo, word up.
Hey, you feel me?
We all work together, man. Listen, we put the city on.
Yeah.
We're gonna grow along with the city. You know, we call ourselves New Media.
Shout out our
Man.
producer, Ern Diggs, man.
Like it's a large group of us. Being that you part of the family, we welcome you to New Media.
Yeah, bro,
New
look,
Media for the
bro.
city. We gonna create outlets for people to know what's going on in our town.
Hey, bro, I'm about to turn y'all up real quick.
Nah, I mean, so-
watch. Hey, we gonna do a
shout
little
out
bit.
to Trenton New Media
Yeah.
who out here working.
Cause
Shout
look,
out to Dex.
Y'all got a little
Big Dex,
wave.
World Takes Dex.
Hey, look, before y'all end, shout out to y'all, man. Like I said, man, 110 of them books. You feel me? Y'all got the After Dark popping. Y'all got guests popping through. You feel me? Like, it ain't easy. None of this shit is easy, bro. It's always something, like we said, yeah, it's easy to us, but, bro, this shit take time, effort, energy. Puts blood, sweat, tears. I literally didn't. People laugh, but I literally didn't cut myself doing this shit. You feel me? Like blood, literally like blood in this
Shed
shit,
blood
bro.
for this shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I literally sweated for this shit, bro. Like I done literally cried over this shit when you fell out with niggas that you really love over this shit, bro. This shit like it's deeper than you feel me. But look, hey, look, I appreciate y'all, bro. Like this shit
Yo,
real,
we
bro.
ain't gonna fall out, though.
You feel me? Not y'all, cause y'all on some shit, bro.
Yeah, we
Like
ain't
I tell
falling
people,
out. I'm
I'm
talking about
like,
even with you,
yeah,
we ain't
nah,
falling
bro.
out.
Like, cause you know what it is, bro. Like I said, I had to stop doing shit with people that just didn't care.
Yeah.
Y'all actually care, bro. Y'all look what y'all doing,
I forget
bro.
what episode it was, right? We got a saying around here. We got a lot of sayings around
We do. We
here.
gotta get some merch.
We don't fall out. We fall up.
Like that, yeah.
We fall up. That's all we do.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
when we link with my boy, we gonna get that poppin'.
That's done.
We gonna get that poppin'.
That's
Don't
done.
even worry
Say no
about it.
more.
Don't even worry about it.
We
Don't even
want
worry
this
about
rough.
it. Hey,
Don't
delete
fall
that
out
part from
with
the
this.
episode. Delete that part from the episode.
Since
Nah,
you
cause y'all ain't hear that
everybody
shit.
that ain't
Hey.
listen, you already know what time
Nah,
it
yo,
is.
you gonna clip it, email it to us, old school copyright.
Word
Come on,
up.
man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. I appreciate y'all, bro.
And it's real though.
Hey, I appreciate
Just
y'all.
like first time experiences, just like world takes, just like this 609 shit. It's real.
Nah.
When you fucking with Trenton people, you and people Hamilton, Lawrence. It's all. I'm gonna be honest. It's all greater city of Trenton.
Yeah.
I don't even discriminate y'all. I know y'all like
New York, Houston,
Yeah.
Dallas. They
Yeah.
got greater city.
Yeah.
LA. Everything ain't
Y'all like to
everything
do
ain't
your
LA.
own,
Everything
and I'ma
ain't
give
LA
y'all that.
City now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm gonna respect that, but really, it's all greater Trenton. Y'all
Yeah.
Trenton.
Yeah.
Y'all just as
It's the
much
capital,
Trenton.
bro.
It's the capital.
Just the capital, bro.
And it's just like it's powerful what we got going on right now. From every artist, from every podcast.
Trenton is here. Trenton not coming back. Trenton is here.
Nah, word
We
up.
Like, it's
Wow,
literally
yo.
here. Like, it's here right
We
now.
gonna make it happen,
Like,
yo.
you feel me? Like, when people come to the town, bro, they gonna look up certain shit. Like, that's really how, before we ended, like, one shorty, she was always from up North Jersey. She hit me up, was like, I'm trying to get on your podcast. She got down here, bro. She drove from Union, New Jersey.
For sure.
I'm like, how you find me? She was like, I seen somebody post this shit, and I just hit you up. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, so it's showing, bro. I done had a shorty from Africa, no, from Nigeria hit me up.
Yes.
She ain't want $1 from me. She just liked the podcast. I was her look into America.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Word
y'all doing the same thing. Y'all just don't realize.
No, we realize
You
we
feel
get
me?
a
Hey.
similar experience. We
Yeah,
done had
bro.
guests come
Hey.
on from further out. We done had people reach out to us. At the end of the day, that's our goal though. Our goal is literally to show the world what Trent got going
Yeah,
on, bro.
bro.
That's like, if that works for us, then we're gonna move forward to show the world what New Jersey got going on for us. Then we're gonna show the world what the East Coast got going on for us. Then we're gonna
Yup.
show the world what America got going on.
It's the world
It's on
takes
our
y'all.
liking though.
Yeah,
I like
it's
it,
from
though.
y'all
We like
scope. It's
what
from
we
y'all
fuck with.
scope, bro.
Yeah.
It's
World
from y'all
takes
point of
y'all.
view, bro.
Word up.
Nah, I fuck with that, yeah, bro. This dope, man. We part 2, part
come
3,
back.
yeah, man. Behind the scenes, whatever, bro. We here.
Alright, that's
Man,
beautiful.
We here,
That's-
bro.
Man, that's why I
Even at the episode, bro, I'm gonna roll up. I got some shit to pour up. You feel me? Yeah.
I want y'all to stay tuned for the Big Decks episode part 2, part 3. Hopefully we can get our co-hosts in here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it lit in here.
Yeah. Nah, my boy Wop coming back.
We're gonna do a light introduction with WAP, then we're gonna go into topics.
Yeah.
Put
Like,
POVs.
it's gonna be. We gonna have to regulate the shit, bro.
Hopefully
we gonna have to
can get Wop
regulate
in
it.
here, and it'll really be an honor and pleasure if we can get KC in.
Oh yeah,
here,
nah, he
too.
pulling up next time. It ain't in the beat. It ain't in the
And we
beat.
can get all
It
three
ain't,
all in
it ain't in
here.
the beat,
We're gonna
bro.
have this all
KC
three
gonna
us.
come through with the gimbal. You feel me? He gonna come through his big ass light monitor on his shit,
Lord,
bro.
Lord,
Hey,
we giving
hey,
it up.
look, bro. Yeah, but Wop gonna come through with the vibes.
Yeah.
Hey, he gonna come through with the vibes.
Shout out to WAP. Shout out to WAP.
Hey, you
Hey,
feel
y'all,
me?
and I'm gonna
Hey.
tell y'all what. I'm gonna mark it now. You already alluded to it, but we're gonna give them what they want. We're gonna give them a World Takes first time experiences after dark, man. That's
Yeah.
coming. That's coming.
Yeah.
Once the weather break, though,
bro.
give us some time.
We're gonna make it a whole
I ain't
party.
gonna hold you to make it a little bit more spicy. We gotta call a couple vibes over.
No, we're gonna call several vibes.
We're gonna call a couple
Call
vibes.
them vibes.
That's how I'm thinking. I thought that was already out there. I thought like we about to make
No.
a party.
Hey,
We might need more mics.
Hold on.
I'm gonna bring my
I
mics.
mean,
Don't even worry. I'm bring my mics.
we're gonna need- It's gonna be all vibes.
Hey,
We all vibes,
hey, in the episode so they don't hear this shit, yo. In the episode so they don't hear this shit, yo.
Hey, yo, it's for them too.
Hey, yo,
Yo,
they hearing all the jokes, yo.
You already know what time it is, man. It's 110, man. Big Dex, B baby,
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Mo. We out of here, man. World Takes.